Hey everybody, happy Thursday, happy new moon in Gemini today. I didn't really announce an early introduction class to the 4 o'clock class today, but I am really kind of limiting my social media time, spending more time with energetic connections rather than actually, on the Facebook all the time, which I really don't go on it a lot, but I'm on there quite a bit, just kind of, doing classes with people and, stuff like that. So I didn't post an introduction. I figured those of you who have been coming regularly know that we have an introduction, which starts a little bit early. If you're new, it's all about learning how to breathe. Hi, welcome. I see people showing up already. See, so I already knew. All right, awesome. So welcome to a deeper connection. Happy new moon. Today we are going to focus on setting intentions for something we want to create in our lives, planting a seed, as they say. If you've been with us regularly, you were here a couple weeks ago when we did a full moon intention with, releasing some stuff and completing with it to make room. So hopefully everybody's gotten through all that and has achieved their goals of releasing or completing with whatever it is that your intention was. If you have anything to suggest for today's practice, or if you have any questions, please feel free to post them now before 4 o'clock so that I can address them and answer them. And then if there's anything, you want for the class, we can start that at 4 o'clock. But today I want to talk a little bit about what's coming up. We're hearing so many stories about getting back to work and going back out. And, everybody's like, oh, well, I can't wait till things get back to normal. Well, normal isn't going to be what we've been used to, in our lives. This is going to be a whole new normal. And that's a good thing. In order for the world to change, we have to change it, and we have to do things differently. We can't keep doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results. So now is our opportunity to change it. And the way you come out of this quarantine, this stay at home, this whatever you want to call it, this space that you've created for yourself, and the time we've had over the past couple months to really think about who we are, or maybe do some self-healing or do some self-work, or have the time to learn to meditate or not, and kind of really bringing things into perspective of who we are and how we're dealing with this situation. It's important to decide how you're going to be when you come out of this. Right now, there's a strict divide. People who are like, if you don't wear a mask, you're inconsiderate, you're rude to all the other people, and that you're just wanting to, get other people sick and you don't care about them. And then there's the other point where it's like, I'm not sick, I haven't worn a mask. If we don't stop wearing masks, we're not going to be able to build our immune system up. It's not healthy for us to wear masks all the time. We need to be able to, recirculate fresh air into the body. Personally, I only wear a mask when I'm made to. So if I have to go into a grocery store, if I have to go into a building and it says I have to wear a mask, I wear one. I'm not out there trying to, sneeze on people or breathe on people. I keep my distance from people. But everybody has a different understanding and a different comfort level. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk to everyone about today, is your comfort level. One of the things I really want to plant a seed with everybody is to let go of judgment, right? Whether the news is right or wrong, whether you agree with what Trump says or not, whether you like what the governor has done, whether your friends are this or that, whether your family, whatever, it's important not to judge, because if you don't want to be judged for your decision, right? Your decision is to wear a mask or not wear a mask. If you don't want to be judged for your decision, you don't have the right to judge anybody else for their decision. So if you want to not wear a mask, you can't judge somebody for wearing a mask. And if you want to wear a mask, you can't judge people for not wearing masks, right? So it's really important to start to look into judgment and how that affects us in our lives. If you're judging another person, you're also guaranteed 100% judging yourself, because you're like, well, I feel bad because I look stupid in a mask, and I don't know if I should wear the mask. So all that is judgment. Do what is right in your heart, right? As long as you're being being cautious with distance between people. You're not out there getting in anyone's face, not trying to make out with people, strangers. You're good. But then step into your power and say, this is what I believe, and follow through with that, and you'll feel fine. You'll be fine. If you want to wear a mask, if you feel more comfortable wearing a mask, then fine, wear a mask. That's up to you, right? There's no judgment whether you want to wear a mask or not wear a mask, right? If you're walking around a place where it says use a mask, and you're not wearing a mask, well, then there's a problem, right? Because it clearly says use a mask. And if you don't want to use a mask, don't go to that place. It says use a mask, right? So we have to kind of follow the rules of what's going on right now, and we have to be respectful of other people and how they're feeling. And I'm definitely not saying to, just go into a crowd and sneeze all over everybody, obviously. But, stepping into our power and setting an intention for being who we are when we come out on the other side of this. Because I know in this community that I work in, people are planning classes and people are planning events, and nobody's planning to wear a mask at these events, right? So now it's time for you to decide, are you going to be comfortable going to these events? And you can wear a mask if you want. It's not going to be like you have to not wear a mask. But, are you going to be comfortable going to an event where people aren't wearing masks and wearing a mask, right? And it's all coming. It's in the next couple weeks. This is what's going to happen, and this is what's going on. I myself am planning classes and get-togethers and events, both indoor and outdoor. I will not be wearing a mask. I will not be close to people either, but it's up to you then to decide whether you want to come to the event or not. And you are more than welcome to come to the event and wear a mask. And you can wear a mask and a scarf, and you can put on whatever you want. I'm not going to judge you. I just want everybody to have the tools to step into their power and plant the seeds for you all to grow and blossom into the amazing beings, that I believe that you all are. So I'm glad everybody's showing up. We're going to do this class today, and then again on Saturday, and then I don't know if we're going to do it again next week, but I'll definitely let you know on Saturday how I'm feeling about it, depending on how many people are showing up. Right now, there's regularly between 30 and 50 people showing up every other day here for this class. So I think that's amazing. I would love to hear from any of you. Hi, Adina. Thanks for coming. Even if the people who are watching this or participating with this class after it's over, if you've been watching the reruns and doing the class with it, please go ahead and post things. If you have questions, if you have, things that are coming up. If you've been doing this practice regularly over the past couple months, things should be coming up for you. You should be facing things that are, have been suppressed, or subconscious things that have been programmed that are now coming up and going, wow, I need to change this. And that's what this practice does. It brings up things that have been conditioned into us, which don't really resonate with us, and that then allows us to address those issues and then release them so we can move on, right? We want to plant some seeds with the new moon right now, and we want to create something different in our lives. But if we don't let go of certain things that are the heaviness keeping us down, we're not going to be able to plant any new seeds. There's no room in the planter box, right? So it's time to really release all the rest of whatever it is you got going on to make room for the changes which you desire, right? And it's not comfortable doing that. It's not being in your comfort zone. People live in their misery, but it's a comfortable place to be because they don't have to do anything different. If you want to create a different life, you have to do something different. You have to start doing breath work, or start doing some movement, or start shooting some hoops, or you've got to do something different. Even just as I've mentioned before, walking around the block a different direction than you usually walk around the block with your dog. If your dog knows the way around the block, it's time to change the way around the block. Right? Because it's just conditioning, constantly going this way, and then back home. Go a different way. You'll meet different people. You'll see new things. You might, who knows, meet the love of your life, or meet somebody who's hiring and give you a job, or, there's so many opportunities out there. But if we keep doing the same thing over and over again, we don't reach those opportunities. I shared a great story the other day about, following a pattern and then changing that pattern, and how the universe then sees that we've changed the pattern, and then will give us, the law of attraction will bring us new things. But if you don't change your pattern, you're not going to experience anything new. So, the awareness that we're in right now will help us to catch ourselves when we're falling into these patterns, and then decide in that moment that you're falling into the pattern to make a different choice, right? I mean, I have students that have been with me for a long time, and they're still not making the choices that I've taught them to make. And they're coming to me, it's like, oh, I haven't really done anything all week, right? So if you don't do anything all week, by the end of the week, you're going to be crashing, burning, neck pain, back aches, sciatic stuff, mind anxiety, all kinds of emotional issues going on. But if you just practice these techniques that you've learned for 3 minutes every hour, you are not going to experience this stuff, because you're going to reset your pattern every hour, and it just takes a couple weeks of conscious doing. So if you start to set your phone every hour, just set your phone for 3 minutes to the hour, right? And at 3 minutes to the hour, you stop what you're doing and you do a couple of the things in this class, whatever it is you feel like doing. We do a lot of stuff. We do breath work, we do movements, whatever it is you need. And then you sit back down or go back to the thing you were doing. That 3-minute interruption of what you're doing is not going to hurt how much you're getting done. As a matter of fact, it's going to increase your productivity, because when you go back to doing it, you're going to be fresher, you're going to be clearer, you're going to have more energy. So it's up to you to decide to, in the moment when you start to feel, oh my God, I can't take this anymore, that thought is a negative vibration, and that's going to bring you down that rabbit hole. When you have that thought, it's okay to have that thought. We all do. This is life, and it sucks sometimes. But when you catch yourself having that thought, you say, no, I'm going to get up, I'm going to do some backstroke, I'm going to jump around, do some deep breaths, I'm going to sit back down, I'm going to write a mantra, I'm going to chant a mantra, I'm going to get some water, I'm going to take a walk around the block if you have more time, and really just be conscious of your energy, when you get into states of anxiety, when you get into states of depression, and to catch yourself in those moments and say, no, I have tools to do this. There's frequencies out there that I've shared on a Deeper Connection page that you can just go onto YouTube, put on this frequency, and it instantly boosts your mood. Instantly. It's better than any pill you can take. Like, I have the one on right now that I have on in every class. It goes right into my heart chakra. I keep it on because it gives me energy. I feel it, my heart vibrating with this frequency. And there's plenty of frequencies out there for pain management, for deeper states of meditation, for all kinds of stuff. That's why we play the gong, because the gong is one of the most powerful vibrational tools we have. It has all the range of frequencies in the gong, right? So if you want some sound healing, some personal sound healing, come book a session. You can lay down. I put the massage table right in front of the gong. You can lay on the massage table, and we'll do some personalized movements, some breath work, some things. I'll guide you through it. And, you can lay on the massage table and I'll gong you. And you will be amazed on how different you feel, right? But it's up to you to continue your practice day by day by day. And once you do it for a couple weeks, you won't need to set that alarm on your phone anymore, because you will automatically be aware of, okay, I'm feeling, my shoulders are scrunched down, or I'm feeling neck pain or whatever. It's time for me to get up for a minute. And then it's just being a different person. We have to live life differently, right? I used to be the sciatic pain, the neck pain, the shoulder pain. If you have neck and shoulder pain, it's simply because you're sitting like this. And it's not even really like slouching down. It's just dropping your sternum. When we drop our sternum and when we rest our rib cage down here on our belly, we pull all these muscles forward, which creates all the tension in our neck and shoulders. So if you have tension in your neck and shoulders, it's not because of your job or because of your stress or because of your family or anything. It's basically because you're sitting like this. So you got to lift your sternum, right? It's not about pulling your shoulders back or sticking your chest out. It's all about just lifting your rib cage. And in order to lift your rib cage and sit up straight, you have to sit at the edge of your seat, right? And I did do a chair class, I think 2 classes ago. I did a class in a chair. So there, if you go back to 2 classes ago, I labeled it, this is a class with a chair. You can learn how to do these things in the chair so you can do them at your desk throughout the day. All right, we're going to get started soon. So if you are going to stay for the class at 4, make sure you have some earbuds handy. Make sure you have some space available around you. Make sure you have some loose, comfortable clothes on. I'm actually going to sage a little bit today. I guess, no, I'm not, because I don't have a lighter. Okay, we're not going to even do that or worry about that. So if you want to sage, if you want to get your headphones or hook your your computer up to some speakers, make sure you do that, because that's what, really sounds better, the gong, if you really want to really receive a good sound healing session. All right, so I don't see any questions. Vocal. I am definitely more vocal lately. Good, Adina, good. Excellent. Yeah, we've been working on the throat chakra, right? And that's just a good example about knowing the chakra system and knowing what's out of balance for you, and then using those techniques for that chakra system, right? So if you go onto the Deeper Connection page, I encourage everyone to spend some time on this community page. There's so much great information under notes. There's great information even under events and services. If you kind of look through those, you'll start to get an understanding of how you can be responsible for your own physical and emotional body. There's the chakra chart. I posted it recently, so you don't have to even scroll down that far, or you can go through photos. There's tons of great posts to share, inspiration to keep you at a higher vibration, right? And the more you keep yourself at a higher vibration, the less of the lower vibration sneaks in, the anxiety, the depression. It'll test you, right? Because you're used to being in that state of out of control, can't clear your mind, got stuff going on. We all do. My life isn't perfect, believe me. But if you start to become aware of your vibrations, and then you choose to lift them, the more you do it, the less time you spend in those lower vibrations, and then it becomes a habit to be in a happier vibration, or at least to be more balanced. And then that's how I got off of my antidepressant medications, right? So I really just did it little by little, focus. It took me quite some time, a couple of years of conscious doing, to reprogram my conditionings from childhood. So I believe in you all. Keep on keeping on. I'm so grateful that you're all joining and that you've joined for the past couple months. I can feel all of your energy out there as we go through this together, and that's really the goal of doing this together. The breathing exercises are amazing. Yes, the breathing exercises are amazing because breath is our connection to life force energy, right? Whether you're coming at it from a spiritual perspective or whether you're coming at it from a scientific perspective. Our breath is the only thing that connects us between life and death. So if you really want to connect with life force energy, connect with your breath. And when you create a conscious connection with your breath, everything begins to change, because now you've linked up, right, to the higher power, I call it this, like the soul internet, the internet of the soul, right? So you click into the internet through breath, you connect, and then you can upload and download all kinds of things through breath. So conscious breathing, and that's where we're going to start this class today. All right, so we're going to start with the breath work, and the breath work is important. I call it the breath of life. In the tradition where I learned how to do these techniques, it's called breath of life. In yoga, it's called Ujjayi breath, and sometimes you hear me call it wave breath. I call it all kinds of things because I want people to understand that it's versatile. It's breath. You can call it whatever you want, right? Germans call it Atman, and in Sanskrit they call it Atma. So there's so many different ways, and it all really is the same thing. It's life force energy. So once you breathe into your belly, you connect with the lower chakra systems, and you have to close the latch in the back of your throat halfway, because that really helps you regulate your breath. All right, so we're going to start with the breath. Make sure you got everything you need in your space. We're going to get started with the class. I'm not going to be able to answer any more questions during the class because we're going to just flow through this together. And then if there's anything at the end, you're welcome to post it, and I'll be glad to answer it, or you can message me privately if you'd like. All right, so the breathing technique we start with is the breath of life. And you have to breathe into your belly, right? If you close the latch in the back of your throat halfway, you'll start to hear this sound, which is like a wave flowing, right, in and out, all right? So it sounds a little bit like this. So let's all kind of get into your own pace. Make sure you're sitting up straight. If you want to sit on a chair, sit on the edge of the chair, and let's all go into our deep breathing. Stay with your breath at your own pace. Start to hear that noise. Feel the breath flowing through the body. Don't think about it, just feel it. Fill up your lower abdomen, fill up your belly. Draw the energy up slowly through your lungs. If you keep the latch in the back of your throat closed halfway, it makes it much easier. Stay connected with your breath through the whole class. Even when you're fixing your shirt or moving around, just stay connected with this flow of this breath. Inhaling deeply, drawing the energy up. Exhaling completely, releasing everything back down and out. Today we're going to start with alternate breathing. So stay with your circular breathing. This alternate breathing technique, we stay with this circular breathing, with this breath of life, right? Keep the latch in the back of the throat closed halfway. Do it at your own pace. Inhale deeply. We're going to make a hang loose sign with your right hand. As you exhale, close your right nostril. Inhale left. Switch, exhale right, closing the left nostril with your pinky. Keep the latch in the back of the throat closed halfway. Always switching after the inhale. Close your eyes, sit up straight. Do it at your own pace. Nice and slow, deep belly breaths, filling yourself up, and then switching after the inhale, exhaling down the other side. Check in with yourself. Make sure your tongue is relaxed, your jaw is relaxed, your fingers, your root lock is in, you're sitting up nice and straight. Stay with your breath. Keep going. If thoughts come into your mind, just go back to that sound of that wave. As you inhale, the wave is building. As you exhale, the wave is flowing over, just releasing everything back down and out. All right, let's do a few more and start to really notice the balance between the left and the right. This breathing technique is for the third eye. It clears. You're drawing that energy up. You're really bringing it through the third eye and then back down the other side. So this is a perfect mind clearing technique. And it really helps when you got a lot on your mind. All right, so let's do 5 more. And then slowly coming to a balance again. Stay with your deep belly breaths. Keep the latch in the back of your throat closed. And stay with your breath while I talk a little bit about this breathing technique. Right? It really is good for this yin yang energy, which is perfect for this new moon, right? We're setting intentions with this new moon energy today, and this breath, this alternate breathing is perfect for this time, especially this Gemini new moon, right? This is a perfect Gemini technique. The yin, the yang, the coming, the going, the tugging, the pulling, pushing, it's happening right now, and we can see it out there in the media, right? Wear a mask, don't wear a mask, right? This is what I was addressing in the intro today, right? To don't judge. People want to wear a mask, people don't want to wear a mask. It's okay. You be safe, you do what you, and get out of judgment, right? And that's what the Gemini energy is doing right now. So the more of this alternate breathing you can do in the next few days with this new moon, the better you'll be. You'll be clearing that mind and making room for the inspiration to come in. All right, stay with your circular breathing, nice deep belly breaths. And then on the next exhale, we're going to bring our hands up to our shoulders. If you can't put your hands on your shoulders, you can do a goalpost, but let's have some 90-degree angles between here as well, elbows up. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhaling and exhaling into the belly, not up here, not shallow breaths, right? Keep your elbows up, keep your root lock in, relaxing your body. You're just transferring now. It's like a shovel, right? Inhale, exhale, bringing that energy over from the left to the right. Keep going. Keep going while I'm talking, right? Inhale, exhale. Again, this is great for this Gemini, right? We're transferring, creating that balance, bringing in this masculine, bringing it over to the feminine, right? Just feel yourself lifting, bringing, shoveling it over. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Close your eyes. It'll help you go within. Feel your belly, in and out of your belly. This is a power chakra, sacral chakra technique. Keep your awareness down on your sit bones, and then inhale, exhale. Keep going. A few more, 10 more. And then slowly coming to a stop, take a nice deep breath. If you want to exhale it out of the mouth, whatever's comfortable for you. But then go back to your circular breathing. Close the latch in the back of the throat. Nice deep belly breath. Sit for a moment. Feel your sit bones. Notice what you're feeling in your body. Close your eyes. Keeping the tongue relaxed, the jaw relaxed, just feeling and noticing what you're feeling in your body, feeling your power chakra, your sacral chakra, right? Really getting down into the lower energy centers, sit bones, stay with your breath. If thoughts come into your mind as you inhale, you can say inhaling healing energy, exhaling everything that doesn't serve me, right? Every time a thought comes into your mind, either go back to that sound of the wave that you're making or go back to the mantra. All right, the next one we're going to do is forward and backward, right? Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhaling and exhaling into the belly. Arms and hands are relaxed, just your spine is moving. Do it as slow or as fast as you want. It's more important to do it correctly than it is to do it quickly. You can also switch your feet. If you're getting tired of sitting in one way, put the other foot at the bottom. Just back and forth on your sit bones. Forward, inhale, backward, exhale. Scrunch your belly up so you can get all that oxygen. Exhale, right? Inhale, exhale. Elongate that spine. Stick that chest out. Nice deep breath. Exhale completely. Couple more. Let's keep going. Feel that warmth, that energy tingling through the torso. A loose spine is one of the most important measures of health, right? The stiffer we are, the less healthy we are. We want to keep that spine flexible. Inhale, exhale. All right, a few more, and then slowly coming to a stop. Sitting up nice and tall, sitting up on the sit bones, elongating the neck and spine. Close the latch in the back of your throat. Nice, deep, slow belly breaths. Stretch out your legs if you want to, but just make sure you're sitting up straight, right? Stay with your breath. Feel your torso, feel your spine. Even as I'm talking, just stay with your breath. I'm going to get myself a chair. Everybody else, just stay right where you're at. Stay with your breath. All right. We're going to do one more technique in the seated position. Whether you're on the chair or on the floor, stay with your deep breaths. And the last one we're going to do is for the sacral chakra. So again, if you're sitting on the chair, sit on the edge of the chair. Let your hips hang over the edge of the chair. All right. And we're going to inhale, raise the shoulders. Exhale, let them fall. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Nice deep belly breaths. This isn't the whole big circular breathing, right? This is just inhale, exhale into the belly. Arms stay relaxed, hands are relaxed, everything else is relaxed. Just up here in the throat chakra. This will help neck and shoulder pain. Nice deep belly breaths. Close your eyes. It'll help you go deeper. Elongate that spine. Keep your neck nice and tall. Stay with your breath. Let your arms fall. Let your shoulders fall as you exhale. All right, 10 more. While I'm talking, keep going, right? Just keeping those shoulders down, keeping your arms relaxed, keep going, sitting up nice and tall, and then slowly coming to a stop and going right back to your circular breathing. Nice deep belly breaths. Close the latch in the back of the throat halfway. Reconnect with the sound of the wave or the mantra. And not thinking about the breath, but just feeling the breath. As you inhale, feel the breath filling up your belly. Feel it as you fill yourself up through the heart, throat, third eye, all the way up to the crown. And then let it fall back down and out. Relaxing the whole body, just focusing with the breath. Staying with your mantra. If there's something you would like to inhale for your new moon intention, go ahead and inhale that. And then exhale whatever it is that's keeping you from achieving that, right? So inhaling patience or peace or calm, exhaling fear or anger or judgment, right? You can make your mantra specific to what you need. Just say it over and over. The more you say it over and over again, that's self-hypnosis, right? So just keep saying your mantra. Say it 1,000 times a day. And that's how you reprogram your subconscious, by saying the same thing over and over again. The positive thing, not the negative thing, right? We got to switch our focus from the problem to the solution. Inhaling, healing energy. Exhaling, stress and tension. Create your own mantra and keep saying it over and over again. All right, the last technique we're going to do is fire breath. And that is an exhaling technique where you exhale, 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 but you never really consciously inhale. The inhale comes automatically after you exhale. So the way you exhale is by pulling your belly in. When you pull your belly in, it pushes the breath out of your belly. So if those of you who know how to do it, go ahead and start. Do it at your own pace. If you don't know how to do it, you can watch. You pop your belly back by pulling it back. So as you pull it back, you push oxygen out of your nose, right? So exhale, 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 right? As you pull it back, make sure you're sitting up nice and straight, nice and tall. Lift your sternum and pop that belly back. Exhale, exhale. Keep going. Let's do 100 of them. Do them at your own pace. You can do sets of 50, sets of 20. Right? If you do them faster, that's fine. It's more important to do it correctly than it is to do it quickly. So keep going. Do it at your own pace. Close your eyes and focus on what you're wanting to release, right? Everything you want to release, you push it out, push it out. Keep going. You should never have to take a deep breath. As you exhale, you always take that little inhale. It's an instinctive inhale. When your body exhales completely, it wants air, so it inhales, and then you just push it out. It's the opposite of circular breathing. You're just taking very little breaths in. All right, let's keep going. 10 more. And then slowly coming to a stop. Excellent. Close your eyes. Stay with your breath. Nice deep belly breaths. Close the latch in the back of your throat. Feel your body now. We have done a lot of torso stuff. All this breath work is going to tend to make you feel light. It's going to feel tingly. Stay with your breath as I'm talking a little bit and just notice what you're feeling in your body. Feeling your core energy, your sacral chakra, feeling nice and loose in the spine. We've loosened the neck. Stay with your breath, bringing all that in. Let's inhale graciously. Grateful for the life force energy that flows in us. Grateful for our awareness of it. So much gratitude Inhaling with grace and just thankful that we are connecting and we're not one of those zombies walking around, sleepwalking. Just breathing in gratitude, exhaling everything that doesn't serve you. We're going to slowly get up to a standing position, but stay with your breath as you move around. Don't disconnect from your flow, right? All right, standing up nice and tall. Keep your knees unlocked, root lock in, sternum up, right? I'll turn sideways so you can see me. Don't arch your back, right? Don't lock up your knees. Just keep that root lock in. Keep your knees loose. Keep your sternum up. Breathe. Nice deep belly breaths. Keep the latch in the back of the throat closed halfway. Relaxing the tongue and the jaw. Shoulders are relaxed. Everything else is relaxed. Just stay with your circular breathing pattern. Now, feel the weight of your body on your feet. Notice that. You can maybe bounce a little bit, right? Stay with your breath. Get nice and grounded. Feel your connection with the floor beneath you. Keep your eyes closed if you can, and just imagine us just standing right on Mother Earth. Our feet are touching the ground. As you inhale, draw in that beautiful earth energy. Fill yourself up with it, and then exhale, release it all back down and out, just getting more and more relaxed with every exhale. Keep your knees loose, keep your sternum up, keep your root lock in, keep the latch in the back of your throat closed halfway. And then on the next exhale, slowly dangling down. Not when I'm doing it, when you exhale. And if this is as far as you can go, that's fine. Just make sure everything is relaxed. Now stay with your breath. Nice deep belly breaths. And as you exhale, just allow yourself to relax a little bit more, letting go with every exhale. If this hurts your back, you can do it on a chair. You can take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, just come down and rest on the chair. The more important part is that you're relaxed. Make sure your knees are relaxed. If you have sciatic pain, it's important that you relax and rest your head on something, or else this is going to hurt your back. You can use your couch, you can use your kitchen table. If you can't come down this far, go to your kitchen table or your kitchen counter and just relax there, right? But keep your knees loose so that you don't put pressure on your lower back. You can wiggle your back a little bit, but stay with your breath, letting your whole body fill up as you inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly just letting gravity do the work. Eventually you'll get down to the floor, but not when you try to force it, right? Make sure your fingers and arms are relaxed. You're not trying to touch the floor, holding on because your back hurts. You'll never heal that way, right? So do whatever is comfortable for you. On the next exhale, slowly coming back up, staying with your breath. Getting into a good posture, knees loose, root lock in, sternum up. Breathe. Feel your weight on your feet. Elongate your neck and spine. On the next exhale, slowly bringing your arms up. Clasp your hands, but keep everything loose. Put your hands just above your head. Keep your elbows wide, knees loose, root lock in. Elongate your neck and spine. Just stand there and breathe. On the next exhale, twisting the upper body to the left this time, right? Just standing nice and tall, relax, breathe. Nothing should be hurting. If you can't go this far, just go as far as you can. Keep your elbows wide, everything in alignment, root lock in, stay with your breath. On the next exhale, tipping toward the left. Just with the upper body, create some stretch down the right side. Keep your elbows wide, relax, breathe. Just let gravity do the trick as you exhale, relaxing into the pose and feeling the stretch. And the next exhale, slowly coming up. And again, doing it at your own pace. Drop your hands and let's jump it out. Let everything flop. Stay with your breath. Excellent. All right, stay with your breath. Knees loose, root lock in, sternum up. On your next exhale, Bring your arms back up. Doing all the movements on the exhale. That's what's important. Doing it at your own flow. All right, knees loose, root lock in. Stay with your breath. Elbows wide. Breathe and relax. Shoulders are down. Don't bring your shoulders up. Everything down. On the next exhale, twisting to the right this time. Stay with your breath. Make sure your tongue is relaxed, your jaw is relaxed, knees are loose, root lock is in. On the next exhale, tipping toward the right this time. Stay relaxed, don't overdo it. Stay with your breath. Just feeling that stretch to the left side. Breathing and relaxing. And then on the next exhale, slowly coming back to center, drop it and let's jump it out. Stay with your breath. Good posture, knees loose, root lock in, sternum up. All right, we're going to flop around. Pretend you got some heavy sandbags in your hands. Let your arms flop and hit your sides. Look behind you. Keep your knees loose, your root lock in. Stay with your breath. All right, and then slowly coming to a stop. All right, good. Stay with your breath, feeling good. We're going to stay with this posture now. Sternum up, knees loose, root lock in. On your next exhale, tipping toward the right, sideways fold, just relaxing. Letting your arm relax. Don't hold your hand to the side. Let it fall. If it's relaxed, it won't be touching you. Keep your back and your head against the imaginary wall and just let gravity do the trick. Stay with your breath. Keep your knees loose and just rest. Let your head be heavy. Don't force it down. Let both of your arms be heavy. This shoulder should be down too. Don't bring your shoulder up. Let it be heavy. Start to notice how your arm feels when gravity is pulling at it, right? In this position, you can let gravity pull all this tension out of your arm, but only if you relax it. If you're tight like this, nothing going to move. You got to relax. You have to stay with your breath and let go as you exhale. That's what this class is all about. It's about letting go and not holding into poses. All right, letting everything go. Feeling your left arm, feeling gravity pulling your left shoulder down. Keep your knees loose. Feel the stretch through the left side of your neck as your head is just hanging heavily. And then on the next exhale, slowly coming up. Stay with your breath. On your next exhale, tipping toward the left this time. Letting the left arm be heavy. Right arm is heavy. Breathe. Keep your back against the wall. Feeling your left arm starting to tingle now. Letting all that out of your left side. Letting gravity pull it all out of your fingers. Breathe and relax. Letting your head just be heavy. Feel the stretch through the right side. You can even do this pose in a chair if you can't stand up, right? You could just sit on the edge of the chair and do this pose same way. All right, and then exhale, slowly coming back up. Awesome, let's jump it out. Stay with the breath. Woo, feeling good. All right, we're going to do some more carpal tunnel, arm, shoulder stuff, and only do as much as you can. You should never have any pain. We're going to do big circles as we inhale into the belly. Circular breathing. Keep the latch in the back of your throat closed. Exhale, big deliberate circles. Right? Nice deep belly breath. Just go as slow or fast as your breath goes, right? Your movements follow your breath. I may be doing it slower because I can take a really long, deep breath. One more time. And then as you exhale, slowly bringing it down. Now, if you can't be so deliberate with your hands, just do little circles. If you can't go all the way up, just go halfway up. Little by little, you'll get there. All right, let's shake that out a little bit, right? That's a really great, if you're really deliberate about it, you should be feeling it in your forearms as well. We're going to do it forward. Knees loose, root lock in, breathe nice and slow and deep. Keep the latch in the back of your throat closed halfway for that flow. Exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale, bring them up. Keep your root lock in to protect your lower back. One more time, big deliberate circles, or as best as you can. Right? As best as you can, right? If your mantra is I'm trying, we need to get rid of that mantra and change it for I'm doing the best I can. Doing the best that you can, saying I'm doing the best I can over and over and over again is going to elevate your vibration, and you are going to do the best you can. If you say I'm trying, down you go, right? All right, stay with your breath. You're doing the best you can, and it's great. All right. The last thing we're going to do standing up is backstroke. Again, let your elbow lead. Your elbows stay bent in this practice, right? Relax. Don't be tense, right? We want to keep that elbow relaxed. Nice big circles. Let your elbow lead. Keep your root lock in. Keep your knees loose, and really see how high you can get that elbow. You want to create the stretch through here. If you have shoulder issues, just go as far as you can. And the more you do this every day, you'll get higher and higher and higher, right? Now don't forget to breathe. Keep the latch in the back of your throat closed halfway to regulate your breath. Look behind you and notice when you start looking behind you how much further and further you can look behind you every time, right? This will create more stretch through your side. All right, and then slowly jump it out. Beautiful. All right, we're going to clear the space now. Make sure your space is in front of you. Stay standing up. But before you get down on the floor, make sure you have everything you need, your earbuds and a blanket or a pillow, whatever you need. All right, standing at the edge of your space in front of you. If you need to do this at a kitchen table, you can do that too. All right, and then as we exhale, slowly dangling down. Stay with your breath. Make sure your tongue and jaw is relaxed, your fingers and arms are relaxed. Just breathing, letting gravity do the work. Feel your whole torso expand as you inhale. And you can shake out your shoulders as you exhale, just letting everything go. Stay with your breath. In this position, gravity can pull all that tension out of the top of the head, all the tension from the shoulders and arms, all down and out. But you have to stay with your breath, stay with your mantra, stay with your intention of letting go. And if you're at the chair, you can do this downward dog pose on the chair. You can put your hands on the chair or on the couch. For everybody else, on the next exhale, we're going to walk forward, right? Keep your heels up. Keep your knees loose. Distribute your weight evenly. Get comfortable in this pose. Stay with your breath. And then on the next exhale, maybe allow your heels to fall. Stay relaxed. Breathe. And then on the next exhale, maybe flatten your back a little bit, right? Don't overdo it. Stay with your breath. Feel how good it feels to be upside down for a little bit. It's very important. All right, one more nice deep breath and then slowly coming down. Now, if you can't sit on your feet, you can sit on your chair. That's fine. Everybody else, let's sit on our feet. If you want, you can put something underneath your ankles. That's what I always have to do. You can put something under your butt. But it's most important that you can really sit comfortably. Spread the legs a little bit. Whatever you need to do to get comfortable, right? It's important to spread the legs. If you're sitting on your chair, sitting on the edge of the chair, spread your legs. If you have your table in front of you, you're going to need that in front of you for this next pose. All right, we're sitting up nice and tall. Elongate the neck and spine. Root lock is in. Even in this pose, we want to protect the lower back. Sitting all the way back, let your butt touch your feet. If you can't, just put a pillow in between. And then on the next exhale, we're going to come down. We're going to put our forehead on top of our hand like this on the floor or on the table in front of you. So you take your nice deep breath. Elbows right out to the side and slowly coming down. Spread your legs, bring your torso in between, and breathe. If you're at the table, make sure you push your chair far enough back so that your back is flat and your head is just at the edge of the table. Stay with your breath, just letting your back get flatter and flatter with every exhale. The goal is to get the chest toward the floor. Make sure your weight is back on your butt too. We don't want to be all with a butt up, right? We want to sit back down. All right, stay with your breath. This sacred geometry triangle is really great for the heart chakra, right? Your elbows should be right out with your hands, nice and even. This creates a triangle with the heart, and it really opens up the heart to flattening that back. If you want to open the heart chakra, you have to flatten your back, or else your heart will be remaining constricted, right? So that's really important. If you have heart chakra issues, it's important to open up your back, right? Open up that scapula. All right, breathing, relaxing, releasing, just staying with the breath or the mantra. Resting and relaxing the head. Make sure your jaw and your tongue is relaxed. Everything is relaxed. Your back is down. You're just totally sinking into this pose. And then on the next exhale, we're going to start self-massage. So keep your head down, but use your hands to massage your neck, your shoulders. Stay with your breath. Make sure your head is still resting on the table or the floor, but use your fingers to pinch all up and down your neck. Pinch your shoulders. Breathe. Good, and then slowly coming up on the elbows, and let's really rub the crown chakra. Stay with your breath, rubbing your head. And then slowly coming up. Excellent. Woo, feeling good. Take a nice deep breath into the belly. Fill yourself all the way up and exhale all the way back, lifting up your butt off the floor. If you're in the chair, stay seated. Just bring your arms as far back as you can. Stretch out your heart, open it up wide, breathe, and just hold this pose. Sink into it, relax, breathe. Heart chakra again, and then slowly coming down. Feeling good. All right, we're going to chant Om before we get on the floor. It's important to chant from your core, not from your throat. If you yell it from your throat, you're going to hurt, right? So from the core. Do it at your own pace. We're going to do 3 of them. All right, let's start with a nice deep breath, and we'll do it on the exhale. Sit with your eyes closed for a moment and feel the vibration in your body. Notice it. Stay with your breath. Inhaling graciously, grateful for the life force energy that flows with us. And then when you're ready, slowly get on, laying on your back, but stay with your breath as you move around. Either arms on your stomach or out to the side, palms up, open to receiving, arms straight out, and connecting with your breath, closing the latch in the back of the throat halfway, just feeling yourself against the floor. You can wiggle a little bit, whatever's comfortable for you, but just get totally relaxed, breathe. Make sure your jaw is relaxed, your tongue is relaxed, your fingers and toes and hands and feet and shoulders are relaxed. Just staying with the flow of the breath. On the next exhale, slowly bring your knees up to your chest. We're not holding our knees, just bring them up. Make sure your feet and your legs are relaxed. Elongate your neck and your back. Wiggle your back down a little bit. Stay with your breath. All right, let's do the self-massage. This is for sciatic pain. Up and around, you just lift your butt, right? But only using your sacral chakra, your lower ab muscles to lift your butt. Don't use your feet. Don't pop your feet up. Your feet are heavy. Your legs are heavy. Don't push off against with your hands or your shoulders. Just using that core, that lower ab to lift your butt up and around, right around that tailbone. This will release a lot of sciatic stuff, right? The more often you do it throughout the day, the faster your sciatic nerve will heal. I had chronic sciatic pain for years, like 20 years, until I started doing this, and then it went away, right? But you got to do it all the time. You can't just do it once a week. Your sciatic pain will come right back. So stay with your breath, lift your butt right around your tailbone. Just feel all those muscles around the tailbone getting massaged, just letting go with every exhale. And then slowly coming to a stop. Let's go the other direction, right? Up and around. Lift your butt so you can get right around the top of that tailbone, but using only your ab muscles to lift your butt. Everything else stays relaxed. Breathe. Make sure your jaw is relaxed, your tongue, your third eye, your hands, your feet. Just staying with your breath. And then slowly coming to a stop, cross your feet and let your thighs fall down onto the floor, open, like sitting like Indian style. Cross leg, just breathing. And if it hurts your thighs, put a pillow or some blocks underneath your thighs so that they can relax into this pose. It's so important to be relaxed in these poses. No pain. Stay with your breath. Arms up to the side, palms up. Open to receiving. Root chakra is wide open in this pose, so bring that healing Mother Earth energy in as you inhale. And then as you exhale, just release everything back down and out. Let's switch feet. Put the other foot at the bottom. Stay with your breath. Just relaxing and releasing with every exhale. Making sure your jaw and your tongue is relaxed. Everything is relaxed. Feeling the weight of your body against the floor. And then on the next exhale, let's straighten out the legs. Walk the heels down. If you want to put a bolster under your knees, that's fine. Just get nice and comfortable. Put your earbuds in. Stay with your breath as you move around. Getting nice and comfortable. Feel the weight of your body against the floor. Keeping the latch in the back of the throat closed halfway. Stay connected with that sound of the breath or the mantra. Feel the alignment of the floor beneath you. If you have back issues, spine issues, it's really great to just lay in this pose. And as you inhale, bring the alignment of the floor into your body. Bring the alignment of the floor into your body as you inhale, sinking heavier and heavier as you exhale, letting go of all the tension that causes the aches and pains. so much about the breath, but just feeling it. Feeling it as it fills up your belly, bringing it up through the heart, expanding through the lungs, all the way up to the crown. And then relaxing and letting it all go back down and out. Becoming aware of the breath flowing through the body. And bringing that breath up from the root chakra to the third eye as you inhale. Really focusing your attention to the space in between the eyebrows, the third eye space. Eyes are closed, just seeing that white light that resides in between the eyebrows when you gently close your eyes. Connecting with the energy of the new moon. Inhaling your intention, and as you exhale, just planting your seed for what you wish to create. And then bringing your awareness just 2 or 3 inches in front of your third eye to your energy center, your aura, your energy field that's around your body. Staying with the breath and noticing your expansion. And expanding your awareness now to the room you're in. Just letting your energy field expand. Keep your eyes closed and just becoming bigger and bigger. Bringing in the energy of the building you're in, or the house. Just breathing in healing energy, loving energy, peace, calm, acceptance. And expanding it now out towards the neighborhood, the block where you live, and just circulating all the positive healing energy through our bodies and out to the town we live in, the city we live in, creating a bigger space in which we exist in peace and love, happiness, joy, gratitude. And extending our love now to the state we're in, the country we're in, the oceans that are around us, the lands and countries that are on our borders, breathing in and exhaling, sending love, healing energy around the earth. And going a little further out now and looking down at Mother Earth. Smile. Inhaling gratefully for the life support she provides us. Sending love and healing energy to her as we exhale. The beautiful green land and blue oceans and the white clouds. Just connecting with all that provides us life. Inhaling, grateful for the sun that shines and the moon. Just seeing the new moon energy, that sliver that gives us time to reset ourselves. It begins a new cycle. And expanding our awareness now to the stars and the galaxies that surround us, all the planets. And as we float along the universe, expanding now to the darkness, the field of pure potentiality, where everything is possible and anything can happen, breathing in that potential energy for expansion, for healing, for growth. And then focusing back down onto our planet, beautiful Mother Earth, and And slowly coming back down as if you were in a Google map search, and just slowly coming back into earth, to the country you're in, the state you're in, just staying with your breath and coming back down and noticing the weight of your body on the floor, just staying with your breath. If thoughts come into your mind, just go back to your mantra, your wave breath. So there's no hurry to get up. Just take a moment and lay there and notice how you're feeling. Maybe twist your wrists and ankles a little bit and stretch. If you want to lay on your left side, it really helps. When you lay on your left side, all your organs hang loosely in your body. So if you're having digestive issues, laying on your left side could be very helpful. Welcome back, everybody. Take your time getting up. If anybody has anything they'd like to share about what they've experienced during the class or even over the past couple months participating in this class, any feedback is always helpful, not only for myself and how I teach the class and the information I present, but also to the other people who are joining us. So, everybody, we all have different things going on, but we also have a lot of similar things. So if there's anything you can share that how this practice has helped you, that would be really great for everybody. All right. Well, I am thankful that you all joined me. We'll be getting together again on Saturday at 4 o'clock for this class. And as I mentioned in the beginning, I'm going to start doing some events out in public again. And you're welcome to join us with a mask, without a mask. There's no judgment how you want to join us. It's time for us to get back to not normal or get back to how it was, but to get back to just living our lives. And obviously we're going to be very precautious with making sure there's enough space around everybody in these events. I do want to do some events outside. As a matter of fact, next week I'm thinking about doing a goddess circle outside out here in the western suburbs, and you can all come. I'm going to set up the copper pyramid. We're going to probably do some chanting. We'll just sit outside in the park. The parks here in DuPage County, the county parks are open. So we're going to do maybe a drum circle, bring your guitars, whatever you want to do, and we'll just sit and talk and share share energy in person, not necessarily face to face, but across in the circle from each other. So keep your eye open for that event. I'm going to post it on a Deeper Connection along with the address of the park of where it's going to be out here in the Wheaton area. And, the more of us that come together, the better it'll be energetically. So I love you all. If you have any suggestions for Saturday's class, please don't hesitate to message me, reach out, talk to me personally if you need any help. And thanks all for coming today, and I'll see you all on Saturday. I love you all. Have a great evening.